It's the Michigan Wolverines against the LSU Tigers. Before we get this playoff game going, a check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Checking in with the Michigan head coach pregame. The Big Ten is so excited based on their previous experience here in the college football playoff. They have won the last 3 national championships, and they want to make it 4. They're talking a lot down on the field. They're making sure that the SEC knows that they are here to play. We'll see who's able to have conference dominance here and set the tone early. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll tackle him right at the 31. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. We'll try to run it with the option. The Wolverines keep the football on the move. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, with the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC. And now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
They're going to run the option. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, that's the exact goal here. You're creating a more manageable down and distance for you in this sequence, doing a good job getting the ball to the fullback, utilizing this triple option, making a good read. Sit right there. The quarterback is clearly feeling it, and I don't think this defense can stop this thing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The receiver grabs it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I love it so much. I know that we're a couple of Colorado guys, but this is like watching old school Nebraska football, man. Joel Macafico right down the middle of the field. Give it to the fullback, baby. I love this style of football.
Now it's second down here. quarterback dropping back. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because, Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. And they'll kick it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
This has been one of the great seasons in college football history, Chris. 2,000 yards on the ground. It's remarkable. It's why he's a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, Doak Walker Award. He's one of the best players in college football, and he's going to have to be great today if they want to win.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Well, when it comes to wide receiver U, there's really only 2 schools that can even claim it, Ohio State and these LSU Tigers. This wideout has got to be looked at as one of those guys, like a Neighbors or Justin Jefferson, maybe an Odell Beckham or Jamar Chase. They've got to throw the ball well today.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. Tough running to get the 1st down. He told us he chose an SEC school, Joel, because he wanted to be part of the great running back legacy in this league.
And what a legacy it is, Chris, and you're exactly right. So many programs have built themselves on toughness, physicality, running the football. I think about Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry at Alabama, what players they are. And here, they've got to continue to do that. Lean into that physical-oriented running attack. Feature this guy as much as you can.
And in 1st down, they go right back to him.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Durham. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Sticks. It's Brown. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. They continue to feed a reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff running right. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the run, it's Durham. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple of possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. They continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
They'll run the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, this is something that we see week in and week out. Every one of these defenses and these defenders are becoming more aggressive at the football. You see the punches and the strips. They're trying to get that thing loose, and as soon as it's on the ground, you got the potential for scoop and score. This one's headed back for 6. What a huge play for this defense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Here's the option play. Calls his own number again. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Fighting off the defender. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous. But also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense and this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside of 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
This can be demoralizing for a defense. You feel like you get the 3rd down stop to get off the field. And yet, with this offense and this quarterback, it's an easy sneak for a 1st down. Why don't they do this more often?
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Send the back in motion. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Snags a good throw. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Hand off to the single back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Brings up 4th. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Goes out of bounds, but they move it across the 30.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's sacked. Huge play by the defense to set up a 3rd and long. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. QB keeper all the way. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now the Tigers will spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Levitt. Grab down the middle, it's Durham. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Motion now from the tight end. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That is a very safe decision from this quarterback, expecting a little bit of a play after the catch from his wide receiver, and he just doesn't get it. Credit to this defense. There's just not a lot going on after the catch. They rally up, make the tackle in space, and now clearly a punting situation.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. With a first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Open field ahead. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line. Get them blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
This offense is able to gain yards running the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Second and goal for the offense. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's a good stop by this defense as they hold here on second down. Nowhere to go for the run game, and now you've got a third and goal situation. If I'm the defense, I'm pressuring right here. Get after the quarterback. Make him make a decision fast. It's a tight window throw near the goal line. Speed up his clock with a blitz.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out.
Ready? Right. Kill.
Now tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. See if they try it out the field goal team. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Bringing it out, it's Wilson. And he's tackled just short of the 25. offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The shotgun running play call. He's got room to run. Look out. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, LSU. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Back in motion now. He hands it to the back and brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. He's got a crease. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Heads out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 37. It's a good return. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella.
Makes the catch and has space. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Throwing off play action. Bringing pressure. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here, because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
That's reeled in. It's Green. He's got... here he goes. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. And the Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Durham. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's an option look. He's got some space. Look out. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll try the option play here. It's S the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Certainly hope that doesn't affect them moving forward in the playoff. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And it's caught. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
You know, Chris, that's a pretty smart decision by this quarterback. There really wasn't anything open down the field, and rather than forcing it on 3rd and long, he gives it to his back and allows his back to try to make a play. And I think he creates here a 4th down situation where they'll go for it. So a good completion that moves this ball forward.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down.
I tell you what, you get into a 4th and short situation, and it is a battle in the trenches. Not a lot of room, but the running back runs hard and gets that carry across the line to gain and moves the chains. That is tough sledding for 1 yard, but they're able to get the first.
They're going to run the option. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. And he's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
Third down play for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe. But you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
Bringing it out, it's Wilson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pounding away with the run game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Caught near the sticks, it's Brown. And they'll move the sticks on that one. It's a first down to the 42. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Took contact on the throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. Breaks it. Here he goes. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Another score as this offense continues to execute at a really high level. Look, they were expected to win this game, but coming off the layoff, Joel, we wondered, were they capable of this kind of execution? They've answered that question.
They've answered it emphatically. And, Chris, this is always the talking point. It's about the rust, the layoff. This is the conversation now surrounding this new playoff format, the expanded playoff format. How well will the higher seeds handle the break? This group has handled it incredibly well. The execution have been off the charts, and here a nice, comfortable lead after that touchdown. This group has handled it so well.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll run the option. He's past the marker and still going. Look out, he's breaking free. Tackle made way downfield, an enormous gain. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield. And there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Here's the option play. Keeps it one more time. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Defense picks it up on the run. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Design quarterback run. Running with purpose. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Had to manage that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty. Looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan. But this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly